Hi. First let me explain why I'm doing this. When this happened to me, my husband's first reaction, like most people, was to Google it. This of course is great if you want to get the symptoms, the whys and wherefores. My first reaction was actually to get in touch with a friend that it had happened to get the more emotional side of what was going to happen, of I was going to feel, how I was going to deal with it. So, this is why I'm doing this, in the hope that God forbid that anybody else should get this, but if you can even get some help from what I'm telling you or suggesting, then my job is done, even if I can reach one person, because that's how I feel that my friend has reached me, and so I want to pass it on. Anyway, also any of those of you who know me will note that I hate being this side of the camera. I'm big into photography and filming. It's one of my main hobbies, and for me to be this side of the camera is almost as painful as what's happening. But anyway, I will persevere. So first of all, you're going to feel like crap. Secondly, it's going to be a huge shock. What happened to me was I basically woke up, went into the bathroom, looked up, and there my face was melting. There's a few swear words as to, like what that deet is happening to me and all that sort of thing. And this was followed by, oh my God, I'm having a stroke. Luckily, a friend of mine had posted some months before on Facebook about how to tell if someone was having a stroke. And one of these things was about sticking your tongue out. So there I am, standing in the bathroom with my face melting and my tongue sticking out, trying to work out whether or not I'd had a stroke. Anyway, so we of course went to the doctors and got diagnosed. This was 4 days ago. One of the things that your doctor's quite likely to tell you is that it will get worse before it gets better. He wasn't kidding. It does. When it first happens, you're sort of, okay, this is happening to me. But then the next 48 hours, it actually got worse. This is probably the worst I've been so far. Sorry about this, but I can't swallow. This is one of my things. Obviously, it affects everybody differently. So the things that I need to tell you. Okay. If you want to think of it as a bright side, I was actually about to start doing some serious dieting as I need to lose some weight. This means I can't eat. What I have to do now is liquidize everything and basically suck it through a straw. So I'm hoping, if nothing else, I will lose some weight. And that'll be a good side of it. The bad side is that even when you do liquidize anything to try and get some food into you, for me, I don't know, everybody might be slightly different, everything just tastes metallic. If you imagine when you cut your finger and you suck the blood from your finger and you get that slightly metallic taste, that's what everything tastes like. Apart from the fact that a friend did actually buy me some ginger biscuits yesterday, which I managed to mush up and get down, and I could actually taste the ginger, which is a good thing because ginger is an anti-inflammatory, and I will be taking lots of ginger from now on. Obviously, you will get all the medications that your doctor gives you, whether he gives you injections or tablets and vitamins and everything like that. Of course, take all of those. But I'm also going to be taking some ginger and some turmeric, both of which are highly anti-inflammatories, in the hope that it will give me some relief. So, that's one thing, is the metallic taste and not being able to eat. Yes, great. I actually patent the Bells Palsy diet. I don't think so, because this really isn't worth it. Anyway, another thing, of course, is not being able to swallow. Another thing is the eyelid won't close now on its own. So if you want to close your eye, you actually have to tape it, pull it down and tape it. Now, unfortunately for me, I've also just found out I have an allergic reaction to the glue on the tape that we've been using. So do be careful that you don't put lots and lots on your eye. Do try them out and make sure that you're not like me and you have a sensitivity, and then you have to end up finding a special tape that'll close it. Sorry. So this is the one thing, and make sure that you do get the eye drops, because you have to keep putting the eye drops in to make sure that your eye stays fluid and doesn't get infected. My problem is, as well, hopefully none of you will have this as well, is that unfortunately the side that's been affected is my good eye. Like a lot of people, I have a lazy eye and a good eye. This side is my lazy eye, which is fine, and this side is my good eye. But what's now happened is that the good eye, being affected by the palsy, of course now is constantly trying to make the fluid, because the eyelid is open all the time, and so basically everything now is just blurry. I can focus every now and again, but if I focus for any length of time it does start to hurt. So I can't read or do anything or type or go on the computer very often. So this is just a thing that's affected me. But again, unfortunately, if you get this and you're looking at watching this, this might be something that happens to you. Don't try and push it by trying to use the other eye to focus, because it just gives you the most blinding headache. So that's the main thing so far, is the metallic taste, your eye. Now on the YouTube I had a quick look, and there are actual videos with some little exercises. I do suggest, I know if you can do these, one of them's dead easy. As you're sitting trying to watch the telly or anything like that, you just gently push up your face and try and get it sort of back to where it was before. So that's basically it so far. It's day 4. This is the first day that I've really felt like talking and doing anything. I think this was spurred on by basically a friend of mine turning up yesterday and comparing me to a ventriloquist doll. So unfortunately, I'm a big believer in trying to see the best side of things and everything, and having a laugh and trying to make light of it, but you're not really supposed to smile, or I have been told it's best not to try and smile. When you live with my husband and my son, you know, if you know them, that this is pretty much impossible where they're concerned. So anyway, I hope that even any of these little tips or explanations that I've given to you will help you also cope with it if this happens to you. And hopefully in a few days there will be some improvement and I might be able to talk a little bit longer. But right now, this amount of talking is now hurting. So I need to go do my exercises and pills. Wishing you all the very best, and thank you for watching.